Yo, what's going on, guys? I am back at it again. This time with a Beyblade unboxing. So, we are going to unbox B145 DX Starter Venom Diabolos, or also Erase Diabolos. So yeah, this is Delta's Beyblade, who I assume is Drum's rival. This release is pretty hyped because it has a really cool gimmick where it's basically two Beyblades in one, if you guys don't know already. But yeah, so this is the front of the packaging, and then on the back, just more details. Wow, my light is pretty bright. But yeah, anyway, yeah, let's open this up. So I may or may not have already opened the box just to peek inside if I got the gold version, because this thing also has a gold turbo version. You have a 1 in 72 chance of pulling it, which is pretty hard to do. It's a really small percent, but it is possible. Either way, though, I know I didn't pull it, so I just wanted to find out for sure. But yeah, so here we have the sticker sheet with instructions. There's not a lot of stickers, which is a good thing. That's less of a hassle for me. We have a really nice red dragon winder, so this is just like the one that comes on Ace Dragon, and then the Beyblade itself. So let's open it up. Or let's get it out of the cardboard. Alright, so I'm going to keep this sealed, by the way, because I don't really use light launchers. I'm more of a Bay launcher kind of guy. But check this out. The Beyblade is all packaged up. So let's get it out of the plastic. Alright, so I'm back with the close-up. I am going to start off with the chip. So if you guys don't know, the chip and the weight are merged together, and it's pretty sick. It's Diabolos. Really nice color scheme we got. We got a nice contrast with blue, red, and gold. Very, very nice. Honestly, this chip looks a lot like Dragon, in my opinion. On the bottom, we do see the teeth. So you can actually put this on any base, left or right, which makes it, I think, the first of its kind. And from what I understand, this thing is quite heavy. I'm going to weigh it in a little bit. And we're going to move on to Venom. So this is the right spin base. This thing is pretty jagged for what it is. It does kind of remind me of Zwei, just without the metal. Very similar shape. It's a nice gray or almost gunmetal color with good, really nice like metallic red highlights. So super sick base. And then on the bottom, just your basic right spin though. Then we have the Erase base. So this is the left spin base. This seems to be more kind of an upper attack, I think. I really dig that they did the highlights as well. It really makes the base pop. But white to me seems like a really strong contrast. To be honest, I feel like the right spin Venom fits better. But it is what it is. But yeah. And next up, we have the disc Vanguard. So this disc reminds me a lot of Perseus from Metal Fight, or also Aegis. This thing has a really unique shape though. Really nice and shiny, and it does have plastic on the bottom. Now the question is, does it have 4 stars? And unfortunately, it only has 1, so that's just bad luck. But it's whatever. This thing also feels pretty heavy, and from what I can see right now, I think this thing is going to scrape pretty easily just because it's facing downward. But that's pretty much the gimmick. The weight is supposed to be focused downward. But yeah, pretty nice. And then the thing I've been anticipating the most is the driver bullet. So check this out, guys. This thing pops open and reveals a second little Beyblade here. Yeah, this thing is really finicky though. And in a lot of cases, it seems like it just flies out. But it seems cool, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, this is the other part of Bullet. It's literally like a really long tip that's skinny. I'm a little bit worried about this though. From what I understand, it doesn't really seem that strong, and it may or may not break. Let's hope that it doesn't though. But yeah, the gimmick is that the driver pops, or the driver lands, and then it just pops open. Hopefully I can figure this out, how to even lock it in place. Alright, so I did have to spend some time off camera to figure this thing out. It is really finicky. But yeah, it's basically Revive Phoenix, but for a driver. So this thing's going to be a lot of fun. I know Illinook, aka Jake, did get his broken, but mine seems fine. So hopefully it works in battle. But yeah, let's weigh the parts. I'm going to grab my scale real quick, and then we'll get to some battles. Alright, I am going to weigh the parts real quick. We're going to start off with the Diabolos chip. So that's sitting at 13.86, so that is pretty heavy from what I understand. And then we have Venom 10.06, also a beefy base. Erase 10.44. Let me try that again. Yeah, 10.44. Wow, that's even heavier than Venom. Then we have Vanguard 26.39, fairly heavy. And then Bullet. So from what I understand, Bullet is the heaviest driver, so that's 15.32. And then if we pop the little Beyblade out, the actual driver is 6 grams, and then when you put the just little base thing, that's 9.31. So yeah, most of the weight is focused on the spinning top itself. So that's cool. All right. So I'm just gonna put it in the right spin base, so that being Venom. I think Venom fits it the best though, if I'm being completely honest. But let's do a test launch and then some test battles, and then I'll also test out the erase base. All right, so let's start off with a test launch. Okay, wow. First impressions, this thing is pretty calm in the stadium, but I'm guessing it does take some contact. Yeah, so the Beyblade didn't even pop out. Let's try that again. Oh, there we go. So the little Beyblade thing flew out of the stadium, but you guys get it. Wow, yeah, this is going to be a pain to put back together all the time, but it seems pretty fun right off the bat. Okay, so let's get to some test battles right now. Alright, so after the battles, just some first impressions and thoughts. This thing overall is really unpredictable. For one, I don't think I saw this burst at all yet, so the teeth do seem promising. On the other hand, the driver bullet didn't seem to deploy that much, so I'm guessing it does take some work, if not a special launch, to bring it out. Either way, this Beyblade, once it topples over, it loses a lot of balance quick, so the stamina isn't all there. Either way, though, this thing hits hard, so you can definitely burst your opponents, and it's pretty hard to knock out. So definitely an interesting Beyblade. I can't wait to test it out more, and of course, do some mods with it, because I definitely see a lot of modding potential with this thing. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, see ya.